Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy Mike Jeesh. Back for another stream. Back again. No, I haven't streamed in about a week or two. I've been dropping recorded videos, but I thought, man, go ahead and get back into the streaming, man. Get back into the streaming. So I'm bringing it to you. Probably be up here maybe for an hour. Not too long. You know what I'm saying? Not too long. Just long enough. Feel what I'm saying? First thing I want to get into is your boy Charleston White. Charleston White was arrested. Arrested, man. Yep, you heard it. Clink, clink. Arrest. And I'm not talking about a year ago. That's the first video. It was a year ago. I'm talking about yesterday. Yesterday he was arrested. So let's see what went down with Charlton's arrest. And we have people speaking out like Dewberry and Woody. You know, I just did a video on Dewberry. He was on Say Cheese TV. And you know, let's see what's going on. He was arrested for drugs and weed. Damn, Charleston.
They got him, Joe. Charleston White was arrested in Texas on multiple charges. Woody responded, and the fans online is celebrating. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Charleston White was booked on charges of unlawful carrying a weapon, possession of less than 2 ounces of marijuana, and driving a motor vehicle without a driver license. The weapon and marijuana charge are both listed as on view, while the driving charge lists a warrant number. So let me break it down. Charleston White had a warrant for driving with no license. That was the proper cause for them to stop him. The weapon and marijuana charges listed as on view mean he caught those charges when officers made contact, while the driving without license charge was already in the system. YSL Woody responded, and this is what he had to say.
Voila! Definition of would do anything for some attention. 50-some years old, still going to jail. This smiling on his mugshot, y'all. If this man is not a clout-seeking junkie, look at him. Damn fool. Fool. I know his mama disappointed in him. He go to jail and he smiling because he thinking about a Say Cheese interview. Say Cheese finna give me 10,000. I'm finna go spend 8,000 on. I'm finna go get up. I'm finna go on the flight. That's another 10,000. But I'm gonna tell him 15. But I'm gonna tell him 25 because I gotta compete with Lil Boosie. Yeah, I'm finna go in there and talk about all type of shit. Oh, that nigga got me locked up. Yeah. Oh. Should be ashamed of yourself. Steady going to jail, and I ain't went to jail.
All 3 charges is misdemeanors, and driving a motor vehicle without license is totally different from driving with suspended license. Either Charleston White never had a driver license, or he was operating a motor vehicle without his driver license physically. In Florida, that's a ticket. In Texas, that's a $200 fine. So I'm assuming he never paid the ticket and they put a warrant out for his arrest. Now, regarding the weapon charge, last time I checked, Charleston White have his LTC permit. So he allowed to carry a gun, but him being in possession of marijuana, that can be a criminal activity that makes the handgun carry unlawful. And it could be a few other things that caused him to be charged with unlawful carrying a weapon. Like if he was carrying in a prohibited location. There are places where firearms are restricted, even if you have an LTC. Or His LTC wasn't actually valid at the time, expired, suspended, revoked, or whatever the case may be. And last but not least, the weapon was carried in a way that violated another weapons provision. Now, 9 times out of 10, police may have initially charged him, even though the charge ultimately may not hold up. So it's a good chance that this charge will be dropped. But let's see how this turned out, man. Charleston White posted on Facebook right after he was arrested and basically said, look, he talking to them people, he giving names, he'll be out in no time. Now, I don't think he giving names. Y'all just know it wouldn't be Charleston White without trolling the people. Charleston White.
Sorry about that, y'all. I know I need to get need to go on and pay to get YouTube Premium. I'm gonna do it. I promise I is. I promise I is. I promise I is. I'm gonna do it.
Charleston White booking agent also responded to people hitting them up saying Charleston White has been arrested. He posted Charleston White charges and said Charleston White already made bond. So basically, we just waiting for him to get out. Now, for the people that have been tuned in to this Charleston White and Dewberry back and forth, I haven't really been covering it, but a lot of people feel like it's a play. Charleston White went on Say Cheese and revealed that Dewberry was talking to a chick trying to smash her, and he gave secret information to this chick. And this chick.
And actually, I did a video about this yesterday. A video on Dewberry interview on Say Cheese TV. I think it's a play. I think it's a play because, you know, they homeboys. You know what I'm saying? They homeboys. And you know, Charleston White trying to get Dewberry up through there. Dewberry trying to get up through there. So, you know, I can see it being a play. But the things Dewberry was saying is real. Charleston will get your ass killed because he talk about too many people and you out and about. We see what happened at in 5th Ward. What happened about 2 weeks ago at the little event that he was at, when somebody, I guess, shot a gun, supposedly shot a gun. He was talking all that mess to that whole crowd. So, you know, you got to watch out for Charleston. But, yeah, I think this might be a play, too. Him and Dewberry
started using that information against Charleston White. He never exposed what it was. He just said that she knew some things about the group that she didn't supposed to know, and that was secret. And Dewberry told her because he was trying to smash. But instead of her taking the information and letting Dewberry smash, she looked at Dewberry like he was hating on Charleston White.
I can go in details about a lot of things. He gave a whole power over me, him, and OG saying ain't said nothing to each other about this. We've been riding in silence for years around the country. She said something that made him go off. She said, it sound like you jealous of Charles. I never wanted my to feel like that. Never. I ain't over you, you ain't over me. I got your back, you got mine. I'm secretly feeling some kind of way. And a few of my others was too.
Man, but Woody was right though, man. Charleston is a clout junkie. He a clout junkie, man. He a junkie for it. Because that is what his whole thing is built off of. It's built off clout and trolling and viral moments. Spurts of viral moments. So anything for him to go viral, that's a win in his mind. Anything, it's a win. You know, where most people wouldn't be a win just going viral. But for him, he has created his space in this digital internet world as a guy who is a clout whore. You know, he's a clout whore. So he'll do something like he could have made a fake call to the police to tell them to get behind him. I don't know. You know, he's trying to go viral. And the fact that you had the Dewberry thing, then now this happened right after, it's like, it can't be a coincidence that these things are happening back to back. He's trying to keep his name out there. But yeah, Woody Wright, he a clout junkie. Clout junkie. I'm talking about all the way to the max. Believe that.
Wow, I might throw 3, 4, 5,000 in a strip club. Why they there? It's no different than them sitting there watching their parlay tickets. You got 4, 5 parlay tickets. I should feel some kind of way about you throwing your money on gambling. Come on now. Then you got to factor in what I got to factor in. When my homeboys go home, they women is speaking against me to separate them from me. Why? I cheat on my wife openly. And when they see me and my wife together, we look happy. And then they watching the females I'm cheating with. And then they bring them down by speaking on it. You with him, woo, woo, woo. All my niggas got to go through that, huh?
Hey, man, this guy is not, he ain't a good dude, man, at all. At all, he ain't a good dude. He does and say whatever he thinks will get his name popping. This man just openly admitted that he openly cheats on his wife. I don't know about y'all, man, but you know, people are so, today's time, and you know, I don't mean to go on a spiritual, you know, tangent right quick, but people are so comfortable with just revealing and displaying their debauchery and their sinfulness to the whole world. And it really boggles my mind, man. I gotta be honest. It really is a fascinating thing, because for people to just openly air out this stuff, it's crazy. It's like a slap in the face to the Creator. You know, it really is. Because in my belief, you know, I'm Muslim, in my belief, you are supposed to hide the things you're doing, not publicize them. You're supposed to hide it. You know, God knows that everybody sins, but you're not supposed to boastfully and cheerfully exclaim your sins to the world and out loud to people. You know, that's not good at all. But that's the way of the world today. The way of the world is in opposition to what the Lord wants. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's crazy. Charleston White openly said, they know I cheat on my wife. Crazy work.
So now they got to contend with her in certain, I don't know, because we're not talking to each other. I'm just still getting us through the door, homie. I'm just still carrying the ball. But I notice when you come, there's a shift in energy. That bitch, I'm sorry, mama. I don't want to call you that. I don't want to call you that. Because if she had ill intent, she could.
Here we go again. That premium. I know, man. Gotta get that premium. I have to get that premium, man. Go ahead and get it today. Go ahead and get it today, y'all. I promise I is. I promise I is.
She could destroy Dewberry. She could destroy Dewberry. The world, if she went public, she would destroy my name. And I pray she doesn't believe. That's why I'm trying to talk around it. So that situation caused a rift between her and him. She been trying to play, yeah, homie. So man, I don't know this. He done told it to her. It's like Samson getting his haircut, Delilah. But I won't listen.
Now, Dewberry came back and said it was cap. he also did an interview on Say Cheese, and he called Charleston White a disloyal snake. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. It's starting not to make sense, because if Charleston White saying that Dewberry was pillow talking with a chick, and OG Sane heard about it, and OG Sane know what happened, he just don't want to tell Charleston White. But Dewberry is saying Charleston White is lying on OG Sane and just want them to beef. Well, how could they beef if OG Sane never said anything and he know that Charleston White is lying? So OG Sane won't beef with Dewberry. OG Sane will say Charleston White is lying, and they ain't got no problem with Dewberry. So for OG Sane not to say Charleston White is lying, then OG Sane had to say something. And if you listen to what Dewberry said, he said, between those little conversations, I told her if she booked something for me, book something for my dog. The little conversations he's saying is between whatever supposed to be said. On top of the business, I still was looking out for my dog. So my opinion personally, I feel like Dewberry did say something, but he feel like it wasn't that serious. And he feel like he still kept it real because at the end of the day, she was trying to get him booked, but he like, nah. If you book me somewhere, make sure you book Charleston White. And that's what I think. But y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this whole situation, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free.
All right, man. That's good enough for what's going on with that. Charleston White is going to stay up in the mix. As they said, it's a misdemeanor. So, you know, it's not as serious as it may sound right now. But, I hope Charleston White works that out, and I hope they hope Dewberry get his numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, we're definitely rooting for that guy. All right, man. Let me see what else is going on out here. This actually happened a few days ago, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Since we on the topic of Charleston White, might as well have something else, and also this. Charleston is on. He's on
the right fuse for your job, with thousands of options delivered fast to match exact specs, and keep
I promise I promise. Charleston is troll season. It's troll season for Charleston White. That's basically what's happening. It's troll season for Charleston.
21 Savage and Lotto. Lotto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga.
You old country bitch. Bitch. Little boy. Don't let y'all be loud and wrong for too long. I ain't no married man.
Bruh, while I log on the internet today and I saw the most unexpected thing that I ever could have seen. Lotto goes off on Charleston White after she caught her straight when he was right how you doing them.
If Clarissa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed, nobody would have a problem with her. But because she's a darker skin complected black woman, who's in physical shape, you can't beat her up. She got a mouth on her. She speaks out against somebody who speaks up against her. And they're trying to vilify her. Why are they trying to vilify her? Because Papoose and Remy Ma had a public separation. Remy Ma got caught cheating with another. She left Papoose for another. Papoose stayed single for a while. Took him a year or so, and he got with Clarissa.
All right, so basically what's going on, if y'all haven't heard, Charleston White, as you hear him, he was talking about Clarissa Shields and how people are coming down on her for messing with Papoose because he's still married to Remy Ma. So Charleston White made a comment that they just getting on her because she dark skinned and they might not think she's all that attractive, while girls like Lotto, who people consider fine and pretty, and she light skinned, nobody's saying anything about her messing with 21 Savage, who's a married man. Now, I didn't know 21 Savage is married. I don't know. Lotto is saying that's a lie. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that Lotto need to stay off online because her snapback, her comeback was not was given I'm still half asleep and I just heard about this, or given I'm just not good at just talking. And you know, you from Atlanta, you're Atlanta chick now. You supposed to know how to come back and run your mouth. You know, Atlanta chicks can run their mouth. So Lotto, I don't know what that was about. You supposed to have a couple of snaps, better snaps than that ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed in you, Lotto. As a fellow Atlantean, I'm disappointed in you. Let's see if we can get back to Lotto. Here we go. You hear what I'm talking about?
Bitch. Bitch. Talking about walking. What this bitch say? Talking about acting like I'm a boss. Bitch! And watch your mouth with that bitch word. Bitch! Bitch! Listen here, you little bitch boy. I'll tell you one thing, bitch. You older than my mama and my daddy. Bitch! That baby.
Lotto sound like a high school girl, a 15-year-old high school girl. That's what you sound like, Lotto. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that was about. I think you would have did better just not responding to that. You know what I'm saying? You put fire on it, which is helping his situation, not helping yours. Yeah, that's just what I think. I think she shouldn't have said nothing. She shouldn't have came out. Just ignore him. That's really what you gotta do with Charleston White. That's how you beat Charleston White, is ignoring him. Okay? Paying him no attention. And then whatever he said will blow over. Folks won't even be thinking about it. Plus, they don't be listening to what Charleston got to say anyway. You know? Point blank. So yeah, that's what happened. Let me see if that's about it. What else, Charles? Let me see what else Charleston got to say. Because she wasn't saying too nothing but bitch. That's about all she's saying. So, not entertaining, Lotto. If you're going to snap back and get on here and do all this, y'all going to do this back and forth. Y'all need to be entertaining when y'all do it. Need to be good, riveting, funny. Okay? Don't just get on here and say, bitch, you old, bitch, you older than my parent, bitch. No, we need more than that. We need coherence. We need you to say something. Give us something. Tell us the truth. Was he married or not married? 21 Savage. You need to get on here and say, man, you lying, man. 21 is not married. That's my dude, Pause. It's me and him. We ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Give us some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? To embarrass Charleston. Because you got to say something if you're going to come against Charleston. You got to, because he going to say everything. Any and everything. So you got to be ready, too, to say damn near any and everything if you're going to battle with him. That's all I'm saying.
Was actually shocking to me. He took the Instagram and stared at the camera like he was Forrest Whitaker and said, move over, little Dirk. I'm the new voice.
All I can say is, Lil Dirk used to be the voice. I'm the voice now. Say, boy, when you got Lotto responding, boy, when you got Lotto responding, boy, with your breast milk, goddamn me leaking, trying to breastfeed that baby. Say, boy, say, you got Lotto responding to you. Everybody respond to me when I say something. I can't talk and you not listen. When I speak, everybody listen. Now, I control the algorithm. And I just needed to get Clarissa Shields in the algorithm so we can talk colorism. So, once again, checkmate. It's called provoking thought and evoking emotions. You can never beat me because I'm the master at it.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of shocking to hear Charleston White not really go crazy like he normally do. He low-key gave her a pass. He didn't say nothing crazy. He didn't call her no names after she was talking reckless about him and his family. Now, he definitely...
Well, it ain't too much that he can say about her. That's one. Because she's a beautiful woman. Only thing he can say is, you know, you had a baby by 21 Savage or, you know, whatever. That may incur and whatever that may mean. But that's about all he could say. And, you know, that ain't really, I guess, nothing bad, you know what I'm saying? I suppose for a woman. So it ain't too much for him to say. And, you know, you're not going to get kudos points. You're not going to get kudos for snapping on a woman, especially a lotto, you know, a pretty girl. It just is what it is. You're just not. If she was fat, then he could say fat, and ain't nobody gonna really say nothing. But you know, it's harder to do it with a beautiful woman. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like I just said, that's basically checkmate. That's what he wants you to do. Charleston White wants you to respond to what he's saying about you. That's why he's saying it. The whole point of him saying it is for you to respond so he can start a back and forth type thing. He's quite frankly, he might be quite frankly the greatest troll we've ever seen. The greatest troll ever. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine had it at one point. You know, there's other people who have it. What's that disc jockey name? What's that DJ's name? So he's so famous. He's extremely. I can't believe. Howard Stern. You know, Howard Stern. Even though he had on a show like that's why I don't understand why Charleston White shows don't. You know, he should stream. He should go on Kick or something because I think he's banned from YouTube. But he should figure out some kind of way to get his platform going. But I think he can't. I think they take it down. But anyway, see what else Charleston got to say about this.
He didn't keep the energy that I thought he was.
I sit out them funk ass old ass bitches, them has-been bitches, man. Yeah. But say, bitch, let me tell you something, ho. You just mad them chicks stop. And you need to thank Rick Ross. Cause remember, you helped show them get his hygiene together. You remember what you told us? You helped get his hygiene together. So before you put them veneers in your mouth, bitch, you a funky bitch. Let me show you what I posted this morning for. This what I posted this morning about a bitch like you. Say, this what I posted this morning about a bitch like you on Facebook. Once I see you be letting, I'm cool on you.
But nah, this time with Lotto, I guess he was like, nah, I don't want that smoke. Because he knows she got a fan base that would have tore a hole right through his social media pages. He would have woke up, he wouldn't have a Twitter page no more. He wasn't going to have an Instagram nor a Facebook. Low-key, Charleston White made a wise decision. And he just waved the white flag and called himself the new voice. The internet was actually kind of shocked at his response. Even academics had something to say about it.
Damn. Charleston, man, Lotto just had a child, man. You know, the hormones and everything. Like, you know, not saying that's the only reason why she probably responded, but give her a break, man. Sending some love to Lotto. I ain't gonna lie. You see, this type of shit. But Charleston, man, you gonna make 21 have to. And when your girl get mad like this, you know, as her man now, you gotta get 10 times mad. I could tell. Listen, whatever Charleston said, you know, is causing a little bit of ruckus in that house. I've seen 21 Savage. He posted on his Instagram. He posted Lotto. I think this is the first time he did this. Or like this definitively. He posted the kid and Lotto, and he says, wifey. That's the thing with Charleston White. Charleston White he got a mouth on him, pause. It's super triggering. I could tell it triggered her. I could tell. She got on live just for that. I could tell she brought it up to Savage. Savage posted this just to let people know. No, hold on. Stop all the...
That's what Charleston White does. He triggers you. That's his whole point. That's his whole point on the internet, is to trigger you and troll you and get you to speak back. And he's the best at it. He's the best at it. He's good at it. Yeah, he got 21 Savage to jump up and take a picture of Baby and Lotto and everything and post it up. Man, this boy be getting up under people's skin. I hope one day I do something and he say something about me, because I need them checks. I need them trolling checks. I need them right now, sir. So if Charleston White, if your ugly, cockeyed, look like your breath stink, crazy, ugly ass nigga, skinny, bony bird chest, ugly, ain't got no business on the internet, you need to be trying to collect some Social Security or doing something, man. Your old scamming ass, ugly ass nigga, boy. You ugly, boy, with that cock out, boy. Take that out, boy. Take that out of this thing. Be real, man. Stop trying to fool these people, man. You got that bad eye, you keep talking stuff, somebody gonna hit you on the other side. Well, because they're gonna come from a side where you can't see them. Don't come from your blind side. So you need to watch your mouth, because you fucking up. Somebody gonna get you. Somebody gonna get you, dumbass nigga. See, I hope Charleston see that and he say, fuck that old light-skinned fat nigga with the glasses on the internet. I need that. I need that, boy. I need somebody to respond, man. I need somebody to respond. Cause hey, I need these numbers to go up. So I need somebody to respond to me. All of y'all niggas ugly and lame as hell. Every last one of y'all on this internet. Lame as hell. Y'all ain't never gonna be shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. Your kids ain't gonna be shit. There you go. Somebody respond. Somebody famous look at that and say something. All right. Let's go on to another topic. What is going on out here? Let me see what's going on out here, man. Let me see what's going on, y'all. What the heck is going on? Oh, excuse me. What the heck is going on? We just gonna pick some stuff today, boy. We just gonna look at some stuff and pick some stuff. That's what we going. We just gonna see some stuff, pick some stuff, talk about. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all tell me what's going on. What's going on? Y'all tell me what's going on. I guess let's talk about this girl. Damn, internet, you just done went all over the place. Dog, I just saw one. Jeez. We'll go up here. How about we just do this? Tiffany Haddish, DUI. Did y'all see that? Tiffany Haddish, DUI. I think she just got synced about DUI. Let's check this out right here in the ATL. I'm sorry, y'all. I promise you I is. I promise I is. Premium. YouTube Premium is coming. I promise I is. Y'all don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve to have stuff just happening, and buffering and ads and all that stuff happening as I'm live. Y'all deserve better than that. And I'm going to give you better than that. I promise. I promise you I is going to give you better than that, because I can remember back on the plantation when Master was beating us, and I said, Master, please don't beat us. Please don't beat us. Please don't beat us. And Master wouldn't stop beating. And I said, one day I was going to get off this plantation. I'm gonna get on YouTube and I'm gonna go stream live, and I promise premium is coming.
News. So we told you at the top of the hour that Tiffany Haddish had pled guilty, and we want to get out to our Doug Evans. He joins us now live in Fayette County. He was inside the courtroom as all of this unfolded this afternoon. And obviously, Doug, we thought this was going to go to trial, but that all changed within the last about half hour. What can you tell us?
Well, it was about as entertaining a DUI hearing as I've ever covered in 40 years in this business. Tiffany Haddish, actress, comedian, didn't disappoint, had a lot to say, and she said it. Said she's never coming back to Georgia. When the judge asked her if she accepted this plea deal, she said, and this was her reaction exactly. She looked at the camera. She was on Zoom. She wasn't here. She looked at her Zoom camera, paused, and then said, sure, giving the judge some indication that she wasn't really happy about pleading guilty. Judge Jason Thompson then asked her, do you want more time with your lawyers? She said, no, I know you want me out of your hair there in Georgia, so I'm ready to move forward, and they did. She did plead guilty to driving under the influence less safe. That's not exactly the same thing as DUI when alcohol.
Man, I thought y'all about to give me a show. You talking about how Tiffany Haddish didn't disappoint. I want to see it. Give me the footage. Y'all ain't got no footage of it? That's what I'm here to see, Tiffany Haddish. We're not here to see you, buddy. We want the Tiffany Haddish. We don't want the scoop on Tiffany Haddish. Not on you telling us what happened. She pled guilty. Okay, come on. She pled guilty. Cool. Come on. What else? What else she say? What else she do?
Is connected. It shows a level of insobriety, that she was not necessarily over the legal limit, but she was not driving safely and was somewhat impaired. All the rest of the charges were dropped. So here is her sentence. She got 1 year probation. Her driver's license in Georgia is suspended. She doesn't know where her driver's license is. Apparently she hasn't had it physically in her hand in quite some time, so there was no license to turn over. She also, no jail time.
No, that was a lie. She ain't about to give up her license. She got it right in her car. Right in the car, right up under her seat. Right up on the seat, or right there in the middle console. Where you flip that up. She got that, and it's right up on her by two Swisher wraps, 2 Swisher boxes, and a 3.5, and a bottle of Jack, like a pint of Jack Daniels. That's what her license is under there. So police, if you see this, go check Tiffany Haddish middle console. It's up under the blunts, the 3.5, and the pint of Jack Daniels. That's what her license is, okay?
She was sentenced to 24 hours in jail, but she spent that when she was first arrested, and so they gave her time served on that. I'm trying to think of what else. She has to do she must stay alcohol and drug-free for that year, and she must submit to some drug testing as well, and she must do 40 hours of community service, which she said she's going to do with the LA District Attorney's Office. So in the end, Judge Thompson sentenced her to all of that. He said to her, you're welcome back in Georgia anytime, Ms. Haddish. And then she was about to go on a rant. She was like, she started laughing. She goes, oh, no, I am never coming back to Georgia. And just then they cut the newsroom feed. In mid-sentence, they cut the newsroom feed, the Zoom feed. In mid-sentence, they cut the Zoom feed, and the entire courtroom burst out in laughter. Even the judge was laughing because it was just, I don't know, hysterical. Listen, I don't mean to make light of this.
See this.
She's a comedian. She's an actress. She's very used to playing for the camera. I think that was a...
I want to see the Zoom. I want to hear you no more, buddy. I want to see this. I want to laugh. Say she had to hold the cold court laugh. I want to laugh. I want to laugh. Where is Zoom at? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I want to laugh. Yeah, buddy, you're not giving me the full, you're not giving me the whole full scoop. You're not giving me the full scoop. See? I should have went with 11 Alive. Fox, y'all not giving me what I need, man. Fox, y'all ain't giving me what I need. I already done told y'all I'm getting premium. I promise you I is. Okay.
Welcome back. Well, new tonight, actress and comedian Tiffany Haddish pleading guilty to a 2022 DUI charge in Fayette County.
But she made it very clear to the court that she was not happy with the conviction. 11 Alive's Grace King shows us what happened.
Are you going to...
Hold on. Before we get into it, 2022? It took 4 years for her to come to court for a DUI? It's a DUI. You could have did this way quicker than this, Tiffany. 4 years. Even though I understand you got the lawyer to keep on pushing it back. It's a DUI, maybe. It's a DUI.
freely and voluntarily give up those rights to enter into a plea that your lawyers have negotiated on your behalf?
I would like to fuss a little bit. On Tuesday, actress and comedian Tiffany Haddish let the judge know exactly how she felt about the 4 years she spent fighting her DUI case.
That's too expensive. I've already spent so much on this case.
She said she didn't want to spend any more time or money in Fayette County.
Let's just move forward. Unless you like me, and then I don't mind hanging out some more.
In the end, Haddish pleaded guilty to 1 count of driving under the influence of alcohol, and the other 6 counts were dropped.
And Ms. Haddish, I will accept the following plea. Count 1, driving under the influence of less safe alcohol.
The judge sentenced her to time served plus 12 months of probation, DUI school, testing, and 40 hours of community service.
You've reached out to the LA.
That's what everybody get. That's what everybody get. Tiffany Haddish ain't get nothing special. Now, I don't know what those other charges is they drop. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's where a good lawyer come in. But as far as that, listen, I got a DWI back in the year 2000. Long time ago. That's 26 years ago. The only one I ever had, DWI. Smoking, they smelled weed, gave me a DWI. It was some bullshit. Straight up bullshit. I wasn't even high no more. Had smoked a blunt in there about an hour ago. And you just could still smell it, and they gave me a DWI. But anyway, I got this same stuff. A year probation. My license suspended. And I had to take the drug courses and whatever else they said. The exact same thing. Community service, all that. So you get 4 years. You wasted 4 years trying to fight a case that you eventually pled guilty to and got the same thing you would have got if you would have just went on and pled guilty in the first place. Tiffany Haddish, you're not too bright, girl. Not too bright, girl. It ain't like you had big movies or anything. You know you've been blackballed in the whole film area ever since you came out with that skit with Ari Spears, you know what I'm saying, insinuating messing with kids, which wasn't funny. So we haven't really seen you in movies, and your name hasn't been, popping since then. So it's not like you had a string of movies. You could have just went on and just got this out of the way 4 years ago. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Now let's see. Y'all said Tiffany Haddish made you laugh.
Attorney's
I'm trying to see
office
it.
to do some work over there, so thank you very much.
I'm very excited about it. That's why I want to get this done.
The judge praised Haddish for the charitable work she's already done and says she has a platform to do a lot of good.
Have a great day. You're welcome back to Georgia anytime.
But Haddish was clearly ready to put Georgia in the rearview mirror.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
And as part of her sentence, Haddish will not be able to drive in the state of Georgia.
Get your ass the hell on in. We don't want you here neither. Don't blame Georgia for you being a drunk. Ain't got nothing to do with Atlanta, Georgia, and the outskirts, because you was in Fayette County right up the street from me. We ain't got nothing to do with your drunk ass driving on our streets, intoxicated. That's on you, Tiffany Haddish. I swear you women in your accountability, it should be studied. Should be studied. You take no accountability for what you do. You mad at that. Oh, no, I ain't never come back to Georgia. Girl, you going to be in Atlanta for Christmas. You're going to be right back in Atlanta for Christmas. For the holidays. What you talking about? Everybody come back to Atlanta. Atlanta, come back to you. I'll always come back to you. Atlanta, come back to you. I'll always come back to you. You will be back. You coming back. Don't sit up here and blame us because you drunk. You driving on our streets drunk as hell. Can't hold your liquor. Getting DUIs and getting pulled over. Swerving in the street. Yes. Just swerving on these Atlanta streets. Don't blame us. Ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. All right. Let's see what else is going on. So Tiffany Haddish, drunk ass, she can't drive in Georgia no more. Whoop-de-whoop. Whoop-de-doo. 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 Let's see what else going on in this world. In this world. What? So this OnlyFans model killed a black man. White OnlyFans model. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to get premium.
Or a white.
Okay, let's see something about this
OnlyFans model accepting a plea deal in the stabbing death of her black boyfriend. 30-year-old Courtney Clenny was facing 30 years in prison after being charged with second-degree murder for the stabbing death of her 27-year-old boyfriend, Christian Obosele. Clenny had claimed she killed him in self-defense during an argument in their condo in April 2022. She has now agreed to a lesser charge of manslaughter, spending 6 years in prison with time already served, which is 4 years, followed by 5 years of probation, along with undergoing a mental health evaluation and treatment. She has remained in jail since her arrest in 2022, again, leaving her with about 2 years left in her sentence. Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rondo, one of Clenny's, first of all, the Miami-Dade State's attorney, released a statement after the hearing. With this plea agreement, Christian Obosele's family finally heard what they long sought. Courtney Clenny accepted full responsibility for his death. This plea was reached in full consultation and approval of Christian's family. The assistant state attorneys handling this case have remained focused on the core evidence that
she didn't accept no full responsibility. Did she have black eyes when y'all arrested her? Well, y'all arrested her for the murder of her boyfriend, Christian Obosele. Did she have any bite marks on her chest? Any black eye, busted lip, broken jaw, teeth missing? Was there any of that? Because she say she killed him, she stabbed him because she was in fear for her life and he was whooping her ass. So I need to know if there was some visible marks on her indicating that she in fact was defending her life or in fear of her life because he was beating on her. See, here's the thing. A white woman can always come up with anything to make her look as though she's the victim. White woman and victimhood go hand in hand. The only thing they have to do is play the victim. Something was done to me which made me react like this. They're experts at it. Experts at it. And any lawyer worth his salt is going to use that angle. So I'm not all the way convinced with this. You're only fans model in Miami, killed your boyfriend. I mean, I'm not convinced of this. I need more on this. I need more. Because I'm telling y'all, black men being with these white women, it comes back to bite you. Look at what's the old boy name? I can't think of his name. Can't think of his name right now. It was just on the tip of my tongue. Can't think of his name right now. The actor who played in who was playing Kane the Conqueror. Jonathan I can't remember his last name. But yeah, him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. With the white woman. Jonathan Majors. With the white woman who was chasing him down the street. He didn't even do nothing to her. He was running from her. And it ruined everything. Ruined everything. Ruined a whole Marvel storyline. He was about to be blasted off into the stratosphere. Even more than he already was. And this white woman chasing him got him messed up. He ain't even did nothing. She was beating on him, whooping his ass. And he got in trouble for it. Ruined his whole life. Now, I did lead him to meet Megan Good, so that's good. No pun intended. But besides that, his whole career was basically trashed. You know, it looks like he's on a comeback right now, but that's been at least 5 years, you know, something like that, 4 or 5 years. So, you know, a lot of time messed up. Let's keep going and see what else going on with this white OnlyFans model who viciously stabbed and murdered this black man, this innocent black man.
That Clinton stabbed Christian Omoselli as part of a pattern of escalating violence toward him. While nothing can heal the wounds caused on that day in April, I hope today's guilty plea brings his family a measure of justice too long denied. What was interesting about this also, Zachary, is that there were a lot of black people who were lighting up this brother because he had made a lot of anti-black comments, especially about black women, and he ends up getting stabbed out and murdered by a white woman.
May he rest in his preference. But Roland, to every black person out there who was saying things like that,
damn, you said may he rest in his preference. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, may he rest in his preference. But this isn't about him. This is about how the justice system has given permission to take away any.
That was a cold statement. I ain't never heard that before. Rest in his preference. Okay. You got down with that one, bro.
Black life without appropriate consequences. And it's sending a message to the broader community out there of people who want to do us harm and who want to see us dead, that they can do so because Black life has no value in Trump's America. That is a dire consequence of the 2024 election. And if you're wondering why I would say that, look no further than Nolan Xavier Wells as we're fighting for justice. Look no further than Daniel Irving in Dallas as we're fighting for justice. Look no further than Tyler Smith in Kentucky as we're fighting for justice. Look no further than Tasia Fortune in Jackson, Mississippi, found hanging from a tree. Look no further than Charlotte, North Carolina, Mecklenburg County, when Juliana Mbumba Nzita was found also hanging from a tree. Black people are not hanging themselves, are not choosing self-harm by hanging from trees. These are bigger issues at play, and I need everyone out there to wake up and realize I don't give a damn who this man wanted. I don't give a damn who this man slept with. He is gone from this earth. That's not relevant to us today. But what is relevant is the fact that we're not getting justice. What is relevant is the fact that this white woman took this man's life, stabbed him in cold blood, and is only going to get 6 years. Only going to get 6 years. We all know someone who is Black, who did significantly less harm to anyone, including to themselves, and received a harsher sentence. No justice.
No peace. I got a cousin right now, been locked up since Obama campaigning for his first presidency. You heard what I said? That's 20 years ago. That's 18, 20 years ago. My cousin's been locked up since then, still locked up to this day. He was 18 when he got locked up. He just turned 30, whatever's 20 after, 38. Yeah. It's crazy. And he didn't do nothing. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't kidnap nobody. Well, they say that it was somewhat as kidnapping, but he didn't have nothing to do with it. He just jumped in the car with his friends. And he didn't know somebody was in the trunk. He didn't know that. Okay? Unbeknownst to him, somebody was in the trunk. The person didn't die. They escaped. They got out. They called the police. But he been in prison for 20 years. The person didn't even die. He didn't even die. And it wasn't his car. He was just riding in the car. He was 17, 18. He didn't know. He didn't even know somebody was back there until he started hearing them beating in the back. And he was like, oh, man, what's going on? But he got 20 years for that. And this lady gets 6 years for taking a life. That's crazy. Victimhood, white woman. There it is.
No peace. Not even in that damn preference.
You know, the thing here, Ome Congo, is that it's one of those things that when you have these plea bargain cases, let's just be honest, a lot of time these prosecutors recognize the difficulty they are going to have in trying a case, trying to actually get a conviction. And so when you do one of these plea bargains, it's really to provide some sort of solace to the family. That's why you heard the state's attorney say that she's admitting guilt, which is what the family wanted to hear.
Yeah, and I'm glad that the family got what they wanted to.
I mean, she's admitting guilt with the asterisk by him. She's saying that their son was whooping her ass. You know, so yeah, the guilt that she's admitting is that she killed him. We know she killed him. Everybody knows she killed him. But it's the why. The why is the problem that would sit wrong, that would sit bad with me as a parent or as a family member of this man, because you're saying that my son or my brother was whooping your ass, that he was a woman beater. That's the last image that you're leaving with people, is that my loved one was a woman beater, beat women. So now you're going to have people that sympathize with her because they're going to be like, oh man, poor OnlyFans model black boyfriend beating her up, and she had to do what she had to do. Now she has sympathy. So that means nothing. I mean, I can't speak for the family. I don't know how they feel about it, but I would think that would be a slap in the face to the legacy of my loved one. That the reason he died is because he got stabbed by his girlfriend because he was whooping her ass. That's how I feel about it. She gets 6 years, and he's the perpetrator. Something's wrong with him, but he dead. Yeah, so anyway, that's that situation. OnlyFans model, she has to do 2 more years. I personally hope something happens and she have to extend that, because I think she should at least be in there for 20 years. You kill somebody. I mean, like I said, do we have any evidence that you was getting beat up? Where's the evidence? Where's the pictures? How was your face looking? Did they put up pictures to show this is what she looked like? Had a black eye and cut on eye. Then I can maybe say, oh, well, hey, got to keep your hands to yourself, buddy. But if we haven't been shown that, then I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe her, because I know, as I said before, white women, victimhood, put them together like that. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on out here. What else is happening? Okay. They say Drake warns his ops during a 3-hour stream because, you know, if you didn't know, Drake did a stream. He's streaming now. Champagne Poppy is champagne streaming. I promise. I done told y'all that I promise. Premium is on the way. Premium is on the way. Okay?
It's Lauren LaRosa telling you to beware.
Lauren LaRosa, shut your square biz head ass up. Long face ass. You beautiful though. I'm joking. Your long body ass, olive oil body ass.
Or check them out on Instagram at
no damn Top Dog. Come on, man. Get to the points.
Within the stream, okay? It was literally like a Drake variety show of sorts. Okay. So he opened it. It was like him paying homage to the relationship that he has with Steak and all their big moments. And then he went into an actual stream with a streamer named Ben Dadon, who is really popular in the space.
Ben Dadon,
yeah, but he's become like very synonymous with Drake and his brand because they're really close, right? So as they're streaming, Drake is just like doing the Drake things that he does, the rapper things that he does. And he has a warning that he throws at some of his ops in the rap community. Let's take a listen.
I appreciate all the love. I appreciate the last few months. It's been incredible for me, you know. I dropped 3 on their head top. These guys are dropping albums. It's like hello and goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And careful with that reply because the pen isn't dry. I'm just letting you know. That's what I'm on.
He also
yo, Drake guys, he gotta calm down.
Wow, what's wrong? He could take a couple of shots. He basically said a lot of his people that drop projects, their projects are gone.
What? Like who?
What? I don't know.
Project
Who's
is
his
gone?
ops?
Kendrick.
Yeah.
But that everybody.
That boy Envy, boy, he taking up for his light-skinned brother, ain't he? He taking up for his light-skinned brother, ain't he, boys? Hey, Envy looked like he was serious about that, man. But taking up for his light-skinned kin, man. You got to do it. That's what you got. We got to stand up for the light-skinned kin, man. We got to, man, because we been getting destroyed, man, for 40 years. 40 years, 35, 40 years, we've been getting destroyed since the 90s. Since Arsenio, since Nino Brown took over the Carter, and since Michael Jordan flew from the free throw line. That's a long time ago. It's 1990, 89, 90, and yeah, about 89. We've been getting destroyed as light skins, okay? So we got to stick up for each other any chance we get.
He was his ops. He said it was a 20v1.
Everybody's Clips album still out there.
Yeah.
Kendrick's too. Kendrick's been, what, 3-4 years?
Yo, still circulating. All right, go ahead.
Well, he also got into a conversation about, because, you know, there's been like a Rock Nation conversation with Drake as well, too.
Yes.
He mentioned that. Let's take a listen.
Labeling him right.
Rock Nation subpoena is about to be cleared.
People are picking this up because there's been a lot of, online allegations that there's like but there's these lawsuits or these different things happening when it comes to Steak and Drake. We've talked about that, like the whole body things. And people are trying to point to Rock Nation. But when he's mentioning subpoenas and different things on paper, the only thing subpoena I know of is when he subpoenaed Rock Nation. You guys remember he was upset that Kendrick Lamar did the Super Bowl. So that picked up as well too. But it got funny. He did a 20v1. Y'all know when they do the little dating situation?
They bring out the girls.
Yes. So he did a 20v1, and on the 20v1, he actually finally got his goth baddie. I don't know if you guys remember when he had sat down with Bobby Atoff.
Oh yeah, Bobby.
In that interview, he said his dream girl was like a goth baddie. So they brought a goth baddie for him, and things got weird. Let's take a listen.
Into role play.
Like
Silly?
Like silly.
A little silly?
Yeah. I am absolutely, by the way, you can look me dead in my eyes. If you say do it, I would believe it.
Okay.
Just give me like one.
Would you bark for me?
Good
boy.
Yeah.
That ain't even sexy. Don't bark at me like that. I'm gonna throw you a helmet. You make that sound in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Drakey.
I don't know, Envy. You used to be out here. I know you hold it down for Drake and all the light skins.
Man, that's your guy.
But barking is crazy.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, I know. I like Drake
like
too.
that.
But
When you
this whole
saw
live,
that-
I mean, this whole streaming.
You know what though? Because you can laugh, you could joke, right?
Yeah.
Right. But if you gonna say bark, go woof, like make me laugh.
Like, for real.
Like the earth.
Put a little dog in it, y'all.
He
Like,
was on
come
there buying bags. Like he was on a lot of things, but the bark was a bit much.
I seen Detroit.
Yeah, Drake, that bark was lame as hell, man. Come on, Drake. What was that? You're live, you're on stream, buddy. If you gon' bark. Made me laugh, man. Laugh. It's plenty of barks you could have did to make a nigga laugh. That was the weakest bark I've ever heard a human being do. The absolute weakest. And I've been on this earth 40 plus years. And that is the weakest human bark I've ever heard. Drake. Come on, man. Yeah, you taking light skin up 1,000 points, then you're bringing us down 800 points with that bark. You can't be doing that, my dude, my boy, my light skinned friend. Come on, Drake. Kill him. Horrible barking. Horrible barking.
Dank the Moss up there.
Yeah, we
Big
had Dank here, and then Dank made it to 20v1. Drake
That's
knew
what's
exactly
up.
what you. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
This whole variety show stream thing, I know the Drake fans enjoyed it, but I was like, I was a bit confused.
Yeah.
And Envy, when I saw the barking thing, I said, you're gonna have a rough birthday season.
You know what the thing is with Drake, and I like Drake, right? Because I'm a
Of
Drake
course.
fan,
Yeah,
right?
same.
But you want your artist that you love to look cool and to be cool, right? So if you think of Jay-Z, he's cool, right? He never not has a cool moment,
You
right?
think Drake wants you to compare him to Jay-Z right now?
DMX is cool. There was never not a cool moment with X. You look at Nas, you look at even Ye, right? There's never not cool moments, right?
Hasn't his whole thing always been that like he's like the awkward cool, like used to be the Degrassi, now I got like that? He's always
But Drake
been like
gets
that.
busy. He's nice. He's a rapper. He's an MC.
No, for sure. Hell yeah.
And people won't respect him as a rapper, an MC when he does stuff like that because they're gonna remember the earth part instead of the lyrical part.
Well, he said this was his second 20v1 after the Kendrick Lamar situation. I think he just added 21 because it seemed like Envy ain't on his side.
No, I'm a Drake fan. I
but you ain't
Drake.
walking
I just
around
don't like
barking
that.
at nobody.
I could just say there's things that
But
I
not
don't
like
like.
that. You gonna put a little bit of bass or put the dog in the bark. Like he ain't even sound like a dog.
All right, that was the latest.
You gonna catch us up? Envy with the dirty cheeks. He gonna call you dirty booty.
You
Envy.
gonna walk out? He gonna be like, I know you.
Crusty.
All right. Listen.
Crack.
Enough of that, man. Yeah, Drake. The bark was crazy. That was a crazy bark, Drake. You lost some points for that, man. You lost some points. Okay, what else is going on out here? Adam says his wife went over the line. I think this, since we're already talking about Drake, I think this has something to do with Drake. Yeah. I already told you, I'm not going to keep telling you. Premium is coming. It's coming, y'all. We won't have to deal with this anymore. Premium is coming. Just give me some time.
Everyone's talking about, Lena going on the dating show with Drake.
Right.
I mean, when you finally watched the episode, what was going through your head?
She told me a couple of things. Like we discussed the permission slip beforehand, so that was like not a surprise. Okay. But then when she threw the ring, I don't know. I did feel a little something for a moment there. Like, damn, you really had to take a dump on our relationship right there. Like, I don't know. Like we had to have a conversation about that. But ultimately, that's my baby. I love her, even if I felt like she went a little over the line with that move. I might be doing pretty good financially these days, but I bought that ring back when money was a little bit harder to come by, so it means a lot to me. So when she did that, I get she wanted to have her viral moment, and it worked, because she was definitely like the most viral person off the whole episode. But there was a little bit right there where I was like, damn, all right, you owe me a threesome or two after that one. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was to go down between Drake and Lena, I mean, what are the rules? Like, do you have to be there? Like, can she pretty much do whatever she wants? Or like, if it was to,
we have rules in place for like when she shoots porn on camera with dudes. As far as the Drake thing, I don't know. Maybe the rules change a little bit when it's the greatest rapper of all time, who had the greatest comeback of all time, the king of rap, really. I don't know. Maybe the rules end up being a little bit different. But according to her, it was all pretty much just like friendly, cool vibes. I think he appreciated that she's like a lot smarter than the average OnlyFans girl. She got a lot of insight. She runs her own shit, her own business. So I think that they connected on maybe a little bit more of a mental level, even though I know he's kind of let me know over the years that he thinks she's smoking hot, but
I mean, you gave Lena this amazing hall pass. Who's your hall pass? I mean, that she's given you. I mean, who would you kind of throw in there into the mix?
I might need to holler at Drake and ask him about that goth girl that he had on the show, right? Because that's kind of my vibe. Like, I like the goth baddies.
Last question. I mean,
sure, yeah.
What's going on with the stalker? The stalker. Any update on that? Because that's pretty crazy.
So I must say that this world and this industry is absolutely on a crash course to Jahannam, aka hell. I just would like to say that. Just watching Adam 22 jokingly talk about his wife possibly getting banged out by Drake and hall passes. You owe me threesomes. She's a porn star. Yeah, I mean, that's just what I get from this conversation right here, that this world is headed towards hell. Just another confirmation, along with the 100 other confirmations that we have going on in the world today, such as Epstein, those type of things. We know that the world is going to hell in a handbasket. We understand that. But all I'm saying is that this is just crazy. This is just crazy. Drake probably did knock over your wife. I can see her doing that, and I can definitely see him doing that. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Adam 22. Your wife is a whore. You know that. You have no problem with that. So why should I have a problem with that either, okay? So I wish you two well, but yeah, that's another thing that happened at Drake's thing. What else did I know Drake said something about well, yeah, I know people was calling it corny. I don't care about saying it. But look, let me see what else. What else is going on? Well, I was about to see, but no, we don't need to look at that. What else is going on? What else is happening? What else is happening in this world? What else is happening in this world? In this world, 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 in this world. What's happening? Tupac murder trial, former death row security denies Tupac. I know Suge Knight was on TMZ, but I saw that he didn't really say anything. You know, he ain't gonna say nothing. He not gonna say nothing. I tell you what, let's look at this. Let's look at just look at a little bit of it, of this Drake 20 versus 1.
You ready?
No, I usually don't look at it, but it's Drake.
You for this, bro?
What is?
Let me see how corny he looked.
Oh, I got something for you, bro.
Okay.
I had to get you back.
Yeah.
No,
for
seriously,
what?
for my birthday, bro. I can't thank you enough for what you did for me. I mean, last year, first of all.
Jeez. Doubles. Yeah.
Double wristed up.
Okay.
But seriously, bro, you know how much I fucking look up to you?
Yeah, I got love for you, bro.
You've been the fucking man. What do you get a guy that has everything? I was just at your crib. You have fucking Pablo Escobar's license plate in a fucking museum in your house.
Okay, fair.
So it's like, I can never get you back. Yeah. So I got 20 rockets here for you.
Okay.
All right. We're going to be playing a game of wife, pipe, bestie. So you're going to wife a chick.
All right.
You're going to pipe a chick. And one of the chicks
like
just
on
going to...
camera?
I mean, it doesn't have to be on camera. It can be off camera too.
Okay.
And one of the chicks just going to be your bestie.
Okay. So it's like deciding who's of that quality?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Okay. Let's get to the... Oh, God, really? Come on, y'all. Why y'all do
You're
this?
Good man.
All right. Let's bring out the girls.
Why did y'all do this?
Hi.
Hello.
Wow, I know you.
How are you?
You know me.
Yeah, you're a rapper. You're from Detroit.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, of course. What's up? How are you? Yeah, how you feeling? You look nice.
Oh, thank you. You do too.
Yeah. You gotta come
Thank
stand
them
here
us.
so they can see you.
Yes,
The camera
stand
does
right
that,
over
yeah.
here, miss.
No, she doesn't.
Thank them all.
You got no
Thank
shoes.
them all.
Drake, you
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
man.
Where are you from?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Man, Drake a nice dude, man. He's a nice dude. For you to have that much money and be up there and for you to say all that with a straight face, you look nice with a straight face. That's pure, that's real genuine, a genuine guy, or he's just an amazing actor. Amazing actor. And he was on Degrassi, so I'm sure his acting skills aren't average, like the average person. But that's just really a class act. How you said that with a straight face. You look nice. This class act, Drake.
Awesome.
So we're close.
Yeah.
In case we fall in love, we're close.
Yeah. Off the street.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't you have a man? Huh?
Yeah, I do.
I be on your Instagram. Don't you have a man?
Yeah. How you know that?
Because I know everything.
You know me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you know Drake's here to find love, right?
Okay. Okay, look, I can feed you. I can cook for you.
Okay, so I could be like your side.
Yeah, we
like
could be friends. No,
okay.
none of that.
Okay.
We could be friends.
What's your best dish?
His favorite food.
Which is?
She said we're gonna be friends. None of that. We're gonna be friends. He was joking, and then you gonna hit him with the "we be friends." See, these women in their head, but in their head, it's amazing to me how they conceptualize and visualize things in their head. He joking when he said, "I'm gonna be your side dude." It was a little joke, and she just shut him down. No. We gonna just be friends. And of course he said, "Okay." Now in his brain, he like, "Bitch, what? I don't want to be anywhere near you. What are you talking about? This is jokes." But in her mind, she actually like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna be your side chick." Like as if he was serious. Oh my God. People, come on, y'all. Look, I don't body shame because I ain't no skinny dude. I'm not in the best shape of my life. I'm not. So I'm not about to sit up here and talk bad about people. But there comes to a certain point, okay? There are thresholds. There are thresholds of what we do, okay? There's a certain point you should get to when it's like, enough. Enough is enough. Push away from the table. Okay? Don't scoot up to the table. Push away from the table. There comes a point in time in our life where we have to take inventory on our choices and decisions. And we have to, go in the other direction. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because the view is not good from this angle. It's not good from this angle, man. And you got to do stuff to make it better for us. If not for yourself, for us. You know how people say, do it for yourself? No, do it for us. Okay, let's go ahead and skip around. Let me see some other chicks he was talking to. And it would be, the first one would be a big old fat black girl. And all the other white girls slim.
Sophia?
Okay. Hi, Sophia. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area, California.
Well, you look fire.
Thank
I
you.
love the fit.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to talking to you more.
Damn.
Thank you so much. All right, contestant number 4.
What the heck was that?
Wow.
Wow.
Hello, what's your name?
Pink.
Literally, I'll call you whatever.
Pink.
Honestly, nice
Okay.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I might need to see a birth certificate. Is that your actual legal name? Or?
Could be, maybe.
This the girl he was barking at, huh? Let's move on. Drake, you ain't got nothing but white women up here? Come on, Drake. I'm not about to sit up here and look at this. I'm trying to look at some. Well, we might stop for a second.
Video, and then I was like, that's not a real person.
Really?
Yeah, but it's nice to meet you, though.
Nice to meet you too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
in 2026, that might be the best compliment you could give someone.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
I thought you were AI.
No, I'm
Drake just said that to
actually
you.
flattered. Yeah.
Well, right this way. You're going to go on a date with Drake later?
Sure.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That actually is a sauce line.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you were
No, feel
AI.
free to use that. Yeah.
No, she was bad. She was that's
How are you?
Like all night of your days, and I'm in love with that.
No,
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm still in love because I'm loving ready.
It's over. It's over. I'm instantly you out of here. You come there with all that aggressiveness? No, I'm good. Cause I know I'm gonna have to deal with that for the whole time that I'm around you. If we're going to date, I'm gonna have to deal with that loudness, aggressiveness, all that. I can't deal with that. Me personally, I'm just not that type of guy. Yeah, I don't like all that from a chick. All that just too turned up. No. Calm down. Calm down. Chill. Put on your inside voice. Okay? Put on your inside voice. We don't need all that. All right?
What's that summer mink?
Okay, all right.
Hey.
Okay.
How you doing?
I like your vibe. What's up? What's your name?
Jordan. Nice to meet you.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan.
I'm gonna let y'all you take this one.
No, she's.
Oh no, you
Where
can
you from? Where you from?
I'm from California.
Damn,
I live
okay.
in Miami.
Mhm.
Where you from?
I'm from right here. I'm from the 6.
I love it here.
Yeah?
The weather is good.
Yeah,
you know.
the vibes are right.
Yeah.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Iceman blue dress.
I wore your
Did she just ask where Drake from? Come on. Ridiculous.
favorite color today.
Ice girl.
I mean,
Yeah, you look great.
it's meant to be.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go on a date later. We'll see.
100%.
I need more of that energy. Yeah.
Are we
we're
going
gonna-
on a date?
Well, we're gonna sit and we have our little one-on-ones.
Kyle, we going on a date?
Like a little mini one, you know.
I gotta leave. I feel like I shouldn't even have to.
But yeah, right this way.
Nice to meet you.
Your boy Drake is corny as heck. This one he said the dog coming. I can't do it. I can't watch that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a bunch of white women. Dad, Drake. They're like one black girl. Or two if you count Neil Carter's daughter. Y'all know about Neil Carter. That's before y'all time. Showing my age with that one. Let's see what else we got going on out here, man. What else we got? What else we got out here, man, in this world going on today, man? Let's see. I know we got some stuff happening, man. Let's see if we got anything a little bit more on the serious tip. What's going on? Boy, academics in Toronto. I know what I saw. Lotto flashed the crowd. I think I've seen that before. Okay. I seen a Anton Daniels video earlier today. And it was pretty horrible. Like, it just shows how a lot of women think. And it's very, and you know, hey man, I'm not trying to be a woman basher and talk about women, but sometimes you gals, your brains are on minuscule. Your brains are just absolutely, it'd be remarkable how y'all brain work. It just be remarkable, man. It's very remarkable, very sad, and just absolutely astonishing how y'all brains work and how y'all say things and y'all actually be believing what y'all saying and actually be saying them. That you actually say the stuff that's coming out of your mouth. It's amazing. Let me just check. Let me see. And I just wanted to react to Anton Daniels' reaction to this video and also react to her as well. Hopefully I can find it. I know it's a new video, and here it is, right here. I'm not going to go over the whole thing, but, I mean, you just see for yourself. It's sad.
I am a good mom. But literally the fact that I have a kid and I'm pregnant again by a dude that is a half-ass good dad, meaning he's a deadbeat dad until he feels like being there, and then he does his part and it's great and it makes it easier. I literally am losing my mind right now. And I hate letting him back into my life because it makes me lose my mind at the end of the day. Like the little bit of help the little bit of salvation that it brings when he comes back and does his part actually literally turns into so fast, and it's so annoying, and it makes my whole entire life horrible. Literally. And I see this case about that mom that killed her kids. I would never kill my kids, but the thought of, okay, I need to get my kids up for adoption goes through my head every single time this dude is around me. And also when he's gone.
So you mentioned a lady killing her kids? Why would you mention that? Why would someone who killed her kids even come into not only into your brain, but then make his way out of your mouth for everybody to see? So this man who you laid down with and you chose to have a baby with him, you opened your legs and allowed him to enter your body and had a baby with her. You allowed him to enter your body raw. Had a baby by him. And I'm guessing 2 babies by him. I don't know. I don't know if this is another guy or the same baby daddy. I don't know. Who knows with these situations? So you're going to kill your kids? Is that what you're telling us? You either going to kill them or give them up for adoption. That's what I got out of that. Okay, let's listen to some more.
On too long, which how the is that? And I'm cussing because I'm venting. I have to vent. Cussing is a great venting for me. I literally can't wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm doing good when he first come because it's like I get this extra, okay, I can breathe. Let me get my mind together. Let me get my body together. Let me rest. Let me, all of that. I'm glad he's here. Then he stresses me the out after however. Well, first off, he only comes when it's convenient for him because he ain't got going on. And then it all.
So he ain't got nothing going on. He stressed you out, but you had a baby with him. I want y'all to listen to this, people. He ain't got nothing going on. He a deadbeat. And he stresses her out. But she had a child with him. What I don't understand is why do we as a society, especially black people, just feel like having babies is just a trivial situation. Like it's not that serious bringing your life into this world. Like it's nothing. Like people just act like having babies by anybody is just normal. When it's the absolute opposite. And look, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. I had a child out of wedlock. I have one child. I didn't keep doing it. I'm not married, so I didn't keep doing it. I did it once, and I'm so thankful that I did because I love my child, and I would never want to reverse that action. And his mother is a good person. She's not crazy. All you women are batshit crazy, don't get me wrong. Every woman is crazy. But she's nowhere near on this level of crazy. She's a good person. She's normal woman crazy. This lady is talking about possibly killing her kid, referencing somebody to kill the kids. But let's keep going.
All dies whenever he gets something going on that he take his mind off of it, of us, off his kid. All of that. It's so annoying, bro. And I'm pregnant and I'm stressing out right now, and I have been trying not to stress out. And it's so annoying because holding it in stresses me out more.
Yo, just listening to this video stresses me out. How do y'all know when y'all are a good mom? Because I hear that a lot of times. Like, we know what a deadbeat dad looks like. We know what a bad mother looks like for the most part. But how do y'all know when I hear women describe themselves and they say, you know, I'm a good mom, I'm great, this, I'm that, or whatever, so on and so forth. How do you know? How do you determine, and what metric are you using to measure what a good mom is supposed to be? You pregnant right now, obviously, I'm assuming from the same dude that you said is a deadbeat, which means that you don't have great decision-making skills. You're cussing in front of your child. I'm assuming that you're not really doing that great financially because you don't have the help that you're supposed to have. Yet y'all continue to have children, and then you get on the internet and y'all start to vent to us like we supposed to do something about it. And for what? To what benefit? Every decision that you've made up to this point has been a bad decision, yet you're a great mom. I don't understand what the logic is of that. And why do y'all keep having kids?
There is no logic. Because they're whores, Anton. I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me. But we just got to say what it is, man. We just have to say what it is. These words are in the Bible. The word whore, whoredom, is in the Bible. So even though it sounds bad, in actuality, God created that word. God say that's what it is. And this society, the society we live in, the majority of women are whores and not wives. The majority of women, most women you come across, in some point in her life, she's had more than 5 partners, especially if she like in her late 20s, 30s. She's slept with more than likely 5+ men at the very least. And I'm being very, very nice by saying that, by saying 5. I'm giving all benefits of the doubt by saying 5. Most women have slept with lots of men. And I'm sorry, but by the standards of what our Creator has set forth and by what our ancestors set forth back in the day, and I don't mean in 1800 slavery ancestors, I'm talking about just in like 1950s, upwards of 1960s, not that long ago. 50, 60 years ago. With the framework of how they dealt with relationships, they were not whores. Women are whores compared to that. Women today are whores compared to the past. So it's a whore mentality that they approach with how they deal with relationships. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm no better than anybody or anything like that. I'm just speaking facts of the current cesspool of dating and relationships. A lot of the women are whores, not all of them. A lot of them are, and men take advantage of that. They take advantage of that. So if you let them have sex with you with no protection, they'll do that. And they're going to release because the man you're sleeping with has no responsibility about himself and is morally deprived in some type of way. And it's probably also financially not doing well, or whatever the case may be. So he just gonna release and bust up in you, not even thinking about it's an actual human that's gonna be in this world less than a year from now, after I just bust this load in you. Brain not thinking about that. But seems to me that the woman should be thinking about that more, because you're the one who have to carry the child. You have to actually give birth to the child, which, according to women, hurts a whole lot. It's very painful. So it will seem, and then after that, you have to take care of this child, at least until it's 18. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I can't understand for the life of me how women just lay down and have baby after baby with men that they don't know if they're gonna be there tomorrow. I can't for the life of me can't understand that. How could you keep doing that when these situations that I just named, those X factors, those negative things that I just named will happen, and you already have kids, so you already experience them, and you get pregnant again. That's some type of psychological thing for women that do that. It's already hard to raise a child, and you're gonna raise 2, 3, 4, 5 by yourself. Crazy work.
It out, but if I hold it in and then I let it out, it stresses me out. I feel like I'm insane, literally. And I'm an Aquarius, so my logical mind is like, I need to give this man's kids
My logical
away.
mind?
Like,
I gotta pause on that. You're Aquarius, so your logical mind tells you. First of all, what does you being an Aquarius have to do with anything? You know, all these zodiac signs and everybody, astrology. Do y'all realize that all this is going to land most people into hell, man? And I know that I'm coming. Look, hey, man, I know that I've been saying some things on this live that people be like, nigga, you said that. That could bring you to hell. Hopefully it won't. But I'm just speaking truths. Even though I may say it a certain way, I'm just trying to give you the truth. Zodiac signs and all this astrology, it's evil. It's actually evil. It's actually it's dealing with, witchcraft and all that. That's really what that is. When you assert the way you are according to how the stars are lined up, and when you was born, it deals with the stars and all these different manifestations and all this stuff, all this new age belief system. It is not of God. So if you're a Christian, you're Muslim, and you're all into these zodiac signs, you need to leave them alone, because it makes your mind crazy. Like this, you sound batshit crazy talking about, so my logical mind. Your mind is always supposed to be logical. But she didn't get that memo. Let's keep going.
On his part, I shouldn't be forced to fucking overly do my part where it's literally tearing down my body. He literally made me get postpartum preeclampsia after I had our daughter. And I was trying not to get that shit this time, because that shit I was the only one on the fucking line for that. I was the only one dying from that. I was the only one having to fucking make a whole bunch of racist ass fucking prejudiced ass fucking doctors listen to me, tell them that my life is fucking on the line, and they don't listen. He wasn't even there. Nobody was there for me. Well, there was people there for me, but he wasn't. He wasn't. Literally. And I'm trying to fucking calm down, but I need somebody to vent to. I ain't got no motherfucking friends to fucking actually vent to, like, cause what the fuck, like, shit. But like I said, like, I'm a strong believer. My logical mind is cut him off out of my life. Him and the kids. and go start, and not start, but go live my life and find a different dude to actually start a family with. Because when I met this nigga, I literally told his ass that I wanted to be a wife and I wanted to.
Whoa. What? What? You have your right mind to cut him off and cut your kids off and go find you a man and start another family? Cooked, flame broiled, well done, cooked. So you gonna cut your kids off, the kids that you decide to lay down and have and carry the full term and birth? You gonna just get rid of your kids and then go find a whole nother man to have some more kids with? Is this what you saying? And you say that's what your logical mind telling you? Somebody come get these kids. Somebody call CPS to come get these children out of this house immediately. Everybody don't need kids. Everybody is not supposed to have children. People are having kids that should have their tubes tied. They should never, from birth, soon as the doctor come in, we should have, when people are born, there should be something to indicate to these people that this person's going to be psychotic. They don't need to have no kids. I know that sounds horrible. That sounds like a dystopian novel, authoritarian world type stuff. And it's horrible what I'm saying. I do realize that. But I'm serious. People don't need to have no kids, man. This lady should not have children. She shouldn't. She should not be allowed to have children. Come on, Buffy the Vampire.
A mother. And I wanted a whole family because
oh my God.
I have a broken family. And
So.
Okay, I'm not. I would listen to you, but I got my own. Comments. All right, man. She's horrible. Let's go to something else because this video is messing up. Let's go to something else. This is a horrible story. Absolutely horrible. I hope this guy dies 1,000 deaths.
Next up, I want to take you out to Polk County, Florida. That is where the sheriff, Grady Judd, giving an update on what he is calling a Florida dope smoking pastor accused of sexually abusing a teen and exposing him to HIV. Let's listen in.
This house sounds horrible.
United American Free Will Baptist Church. And you can see that.
All right, man, my system's starting to act up, man. I ain't trying to be on here with it buffering and stuff. You know, I'm going to have to get this laptop upgraded. I'm going to have to get YouTube Premium. It's a lot of things I got to do, people, because, you know, I need some money and I need to upgrade. That's basically what's happening. But we've been on here for a while. I've been out here almost 2 hours. So that's a good deal, man. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go, man. Next time, I'm definitely going to try to up these streams a little more often. And I'm going to try to get back here tomorrow and have another stream, or at least if not tomorrow, on Friday. And, you know, I'm going to up my streaming time. Put more streams out here, but I do need to upgrade my equipment so I can give y'all a better experience overall, and I will be doing that soon. Trust me, it's gonna happen. But anybody who was watching, I appreciate you, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. All right, it's your boy Mike Geesh. Peace.